And welcome to a new Let's Play with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. Almost said it wrong there. Anyway, we continue the Tomb Raider series with Tomb Raider 2, which was also the first Tomb Raider that introduced me to this series, believe it or not. So yeah, and this one is quite a bit different from Tomb Raider 1. The main difference, of course, is that firstly, there are less focus on the puzzles and more on the action-adventure, but we'll get to that. First of all, we're right in the deep end as we're thrown into the Great Wall of China. The second game I'm covering with the Great Wall of China because we've already done that in Ape Escape. So, yeah. And Lara controls much the same here, to be honest. Yeah, seriously, if there's anything that has changed between Tomb Raider 1 and Tomb Raider 2, it is the fact that the engine, certainly in both the PS1 and the PC version, which the remastered version is based off of, has certainly been tweaked quite effortlessly by Core Design, and so Lara moves a lot faster than she did in Tomb Raider 1. I mean, that was also a thing in the remastered version. It was kind of hampered by the limitations somewhat of the thing. Yeah, the graphical overhaul is nice and everything, but yeah, you can kind of tell here. Anyway, that being said, yeah, the Great Wall level is potentially huge and also laden with traps, as we'll see when we get inside the Great Wall proper. So yeah. The other thing to note is the secrets. Yeah, unlike with Tomb Raider 1, we do not collect ammo and stuff. And there are only 3 secrets per level. But we'll get to that. For now, I'm going to explore. Seriously. If you hear a loud growling noise, that's another tiger down there. If you get too close to them, they will maul you. Likewise with Tomb Raider 1, the only weapons that Lara comes equipped with, unless you do the all weapons cheat, is of course her trusty pistols. So yeah, that there is the Stone Dragon, one of 3 secrets in the level. And if you get each of the dragon statues, then you will get a bonus, shall we say. So it works a bit differently to Tomb Raider 1, in that you're not getting extra ammo for your secrets, but you are. Okay, I guess you kind of are once you pick up one of the secrets. As I say, each of the secrets is in a certainly different location here in Tomb Raider 2, but there we go. So, indeed, let's go over here, and inside of the Great Wall. And where we want to go next is towards, and it's very dark in here, I do not have the flares yet. And yes, we do indeed get the flares in Tomb Raider 2, so it's a bit easier to see. Especially in the remastered version, where the lighting seems to be effed up, seriously. That trapdoor will drop Lara into this pool of water. Again, just service and then make your way around the room. To this area, where I want to do a running jump over to that switch at the far end to open the door. And indeed, pulling that switch will open the door, and indeed lets us back outside. However, we will have to deal with some more angry crows. Seriously. Given this game came out 2 years before Ape Escape, I dare say it may have got some ideas from this game. Crows can easily go down to the pistols. Just make sure Lara is backflipping away from them, seriously. Another thing of note, I do like the attention to detail more in the remastered version. Yes, Tomb Raider 2 was the first Tomb Raider to actually give us some actual sky in the levels. Yes, I'm referring to the rather dark sky in the Lost Valley level that was just black. The thing. Anyway, I'm going to go in the water here and swim to the end of this cave to pick up another key. That key is necessary to open the door to the next area. However, you may well hear outside, should I say, an annoying, another annoying enemy, another tiger. Yeah. Don't know why there are tigers here, but whatever. I know I cannot shoot them from here. Well, maybe they're Siberian tigers, I don't know. There are also, once we get inside the room, some annoying spiders. And spiders go down fairly easily, like the bats in Tomb Raider 1, to the pistols, so we can just use those. Seriously, the attention to detail on the sky especially, I love. Seriously, especially given how it looks in the original game. But, yeah. And this is a thing where, because of the flares, the addition of the flares, I keep playing this game mostly in remastered mode as opposed to classic mode, but I don't know. Anyway, let's go through here to the door. And indeed, open the door there. And in this room is where the spiders are. So we'll have to shoot them again. The main annoyance of the spiders is that they can jump. Seriously, quite high in fact. With Lara here. And, okay, nice light show, but I kind of want to go up the ladder. You can actually, the most annoying thing is the crawling noise. Seriously, it's like a scratching noise that the spiders make in this game. Really creepy. But never mind that, we'll go up here. And what I want to find is, I believe, another key. I only have 2 flares, but goddammit, I need them. I'll use them again in the. And that's the other thing. I did not know the shortcut for the flares in this game. Seriously, I did not. Why am I letting go of the thing? I don't want to use up. Fine, use up the only medipack I have. Seriously. And yeah, because I am playing this on my PS5, I did not know about the shortcut for the flare, so you'll be seeing me going into the menu just to select it. There is a shortcut. You actually press the main central button and the R1 button to light a flare in this game. Originally it was the select button and R1, but yeah. I'm glad also the sidestepping is also, like with Tomb Raider 3, automatically mapped to R1 instead of to L2 and R2, even though, as I say, Lara's sprint doesn't come in until the next game. But never mind that, let's go down here and indeed go beyond these annoying cobwebs and to the next door, where we can use the key to open it, and we will come across our first movable block in the game. Oh yes, those things come back, though not in the same way as in Tomb Raider 1. There are also some more annoying things there. And then I am going to... Okay, these guys are annoying. You saw one jump off there. But never mind, I'm going to pick up the shotgun shells. And seemingly another large medipack as well. Yeah, a lot of people have died getting through here. Anyway, the main thing that Lara is doing in this game is looking for the Dagger of Xian. More of that a bit later, apparently, because you can... but there is another cult chasing after it, the Fiamma Nera, and we'll get to them a bit later. I'm going to save here because there's a dart trap waiting for me here. Now, there are 2 ways you can go through this dart trap. You can do what I'm doing here and actually have Lara shimmy to the right, or she can easily just wade through the water and take a load of damage. You do get actually get an achievement for actually going through the water instead of avoiding it like I'm doing here, but yeah. I'm not one for achievements anyway, so I'm not bothered. With that being said, let's get out of the water then. And indeed pull up. And in this area we will come across our first boulder trap. That's going to be annoying because boulders, you know how I feel about boulders in a Tomb Raider game. head off to the left here, and then, yeah, there's a spike trap, but whatever. It's hard to see where I'm going anyway, so, yeah, whatever. And yeah, I'm still shimmying. What of it? What of it, man? Seriously. Also, Lara's a new voice actress. I'll get to that a bit later, though. As I say, because we will not hear it until the next episode, because unless you do the Croft Manor training level like before, and I still want to go over that, actually. Might do that in a bonus video, given how different the training level is in Tomb Raider 2 to Tomb Raider 1. But seriously, also those grabs of things will have us fall into an annoying death trap there, but whatever. Boulder. And no, I did not want to go to... What? Door closed behind me, so I'm screwed. And yes, you can kill the thing there if you do it right. In the next room, some spike walls will come straight for us, so you'll only have a few seconds to pick up the goodies there before pulling up there and getting skewered. Yeah, I did not mean to do that. I meant to jump upwards and grab the ledge. Yeah, I suck. Seriously, I suck. To the point where I just stopped there for a second. Don't know why I stopped there. I'm guessing it's just reflexes. That's all I'm going to go with. Again, then jump over the thing there. And then, again, jumping to the side will save you a bit of time there. What is there anyway? Oh no, I don't think it's one of the secrets! Why the hell did I jump into the spikes? That is downright abhorrent. Seriously. Really fucked up there, brain. Do not jump into the spike wall. Jump the other way, so I want to jump to the left. Why is it behaving that way? I do not know, but it is. I'm not even going to question it anymore. And then drop down and jump to the left. There we go. Pick up the goodie. And then go straight ahead. Jump up, and there we go. Yeah, you may well lose quite a bit of health here because of that, but yeah. Now here are some blade traps. Jumping over them is necessary because there are things in the way. And there's our second secret, the Jade Dragon. We only, like before, have a few seconds to get it and die, but whatever. No, this game does not give you any respite. Seriously. Gone is the easier stuff from like the caves level in Tomb Raider 1. This game expects you to have learned all your moves from the last game. Probably why the Croft Manor tutorial level is greatly expanded than it was in Tomb Raider 1. Indeed, you just have Lara going into the water in Tomb Raider 1 and getting out and saying that she needs to change her clothes, and nothing more happens after that. Yeah, and no, I'm not going to address the New Raider patch, certainly not. And no, I do not want to lose half my health, for reasons you will see in the next episode. But that being said, let's get across here, and indeed grab the Jade Dragon before anything closes in. And yeah, now the spike walls are bouncing from the left as well, so we'll have to keep moving here. And you slide down here, and then seemingly another spike wall comes at you. And then we'll drop down into this area where you'll have to deal with a blade trap or a spinning wheel trap or something. Also, you'll get a small medipack, I guess. But yeah, that's basically it for now, I think, because the pathway kind of branches off here. You can either grab the zip line ahead of you or go to the right and try and get the third secret, which I am going to do. So I'll see you then. Goodbye!